doing, my people? Thank you for choosing Total Payout Podcast and chilling with your host, Trouble. Today's date, April 17th, 2026. Third day playing tournament. Win a Cancun, win a go home, put up a shut up, however you want to call it, man. We got 2 games on deck. We got a Charlotte, Orlando, and we got a Golden State versus Phoenix. So it should be some good games, man. Hopefully they're exciting like the first 2 days was. We're going to start with the Charlotte-Orlando game. Head-to-head last 10, Orlando 6-4 straight up last 10. Orlando 6-4 against the spread last 10. The under 7-3 last 10. Now, Charlotte did win this season series 3-1. So they dominated Orlando. Orlando not playing good right now, but let's go ahead and handicap the profile. Charlotte 1-4 against the spread last 5, 4-10 against the spread last 14 versus Orlando, and they're 4-10 straight up last 14 versus Orlando. But Charlotte is 15 straight up last 18 away from home. Great record away from the crib. Now, Orlando is 5-2 straight up last 7, but they're 2-8 straight up last 10 versus the Eastern Conference, and they're 10-4 straight up last 14 on Friday. So, played pretty good on the weekend. Straight up last 7, pretty decent. Against the East, just getting murked. Now, my personal line in this game, I got Charlotte -1 total at 229. Kind of tough on this game, man. Orlando playing super bad right now. Charlotte playing great. Handicapping this series, man, it's kind of tough for me because Charlotte is in a complete role reversal. The last 10 games between these two teams, let's say before this one, so let's exclude this game, Orlando's been a favorite 9 out of the last 10. Charlotte was only a favorite 1 time, and that was the last game they played. So it's a complete role reversal at this point based on Charlotte playing great 5 out of the 8 months of basketball, 4 out of 8, however you want to call it. Charlotte playing great those amount of months has now reversed the role to where they're favorite on the road. I don't like that. I just know how basketball works, man. Orlando playing horrible, man. This ain't a 7-game series, it's a 1 game. The way the last game was, man, kind of funny to me. Previous game to that, Desmond Bain laid an egg. They lost to Boston backup players, with Desmond Bain putting up 8 points. Paolo had like 20, a high 20. Franz had 20. Jalen Suggs had 20. Basketball weird. You get Bain go out there 30 plus. Paolo don't even reach a dub, and Jalen Suggs put up 4 points. That's how basketball is, man. Just like Charlotte, the rookie laid egg, he benched. LaMelo go out there and shoot bricks from 3. It's tough, man. I'm going to go ahead and roll with Orlando plus this 3.5 at home. I think they serve home court. I think Charlotte escaped by having home court, because if you really pay attention to that game, if you watched it, they won by 1 without Bam pretty much. Bam played 10 minutes of that game. Without Bam, Miami led most of the, it was a 50-50 lead after that to me. And that home court in that last 2 minutes is what obviously you got to put the ball in the bucket. But that home court led them to come back in that last 2 minutes because it was bleak. They don't have that this game. And Orlando is on their last leg. To me, you lose this game, coach fired, one of the other traded, Franz, Paolo, obviously probably Franz getting traded. It's going to be a teardown if they lose this game. It is what it is. I mean, I'm reading the tea leaves, and are they ready to have everything torn down? Because regardless of how you feel, how they might feel, it's still an indictment on themselves. Coaches on the sideline, they can lose this game. It is what it is. But I'm going to bank on Orlando holding serve at home and winning this game. And the domination that they play against Charlotte, not this season necessarily, but they just got to win this game right here. And even if they don't win, we got 3.5 points. So let's take the 3.5 with Orlando. Let's book it. Now the second game, Golden State versus Phoenix. Tough game, man. I called Phoenix lost versus Portland, but I also called Golden State getting smacked by the Clippers. The Clippers just is what they is, man. They was up 11 and just folded. Curry did what he do. Draymond did. I can't even dispute that, man. Egg on my face, eating crow, I'm gonna eat that. But let's go. We got another game to go. So now, Golden State led the season series 3-1 domination. Another one domination. Head-to-head last 10, Golden State 6-4 straight up last 10, but Phoenix is 6-3-1 against the spread last 10. The under is 6-4 last 10. Now, Golden State profile 1-4 against the spread last 5. Golden State is 2-7 straight up last 9, and they're 5-11 against the spread last 16 versus Phoenix. Now, Phoenix is 1-7 against the spread last 8. Horrible. Phoenix 9-3 against the spread last 12 at home versus Golden State, decent, and 10-4 straight up last 14 as a favorite. Personal line got Phoenix -5, total 226. Now this game is another one of them, man. I'm not a big fan of Phoenix, and I definitely ain't a super fan of Golden State. They're horrendous against the spread, horrendous. On the road again. Like I say, Clippers folded, Golden State took it. However you want to chop it, it went both ways. I'm gonna go with Phoenix -2.5 in this game. I think they match up well with Golden State. I think Devin Booker owes Phoenix a great game. If he can match Curry, I think the rest of the lineup speaks for itself. I don't think that Golden State has Jalen Green, so Jalen Green has to show up. Period. Period. So if Jalen Green shows up and you get Dylan Brooks to play excellent D on Curry, it's gonna be a tough game for Golden State because somebody's gonna have to score some points. Obviously the Clippers folded, and Phoenix can fold. They folded versus Portland, same thing, but they got another bite at the apple. So I'm gonna take Phoenix -2.5 at home to hold serve again, taking both home teams at home to hold serve. Let's go ahead and recap these games, man. We got Charlotte and Orlando. We're taking Orlando +3.5. Go ahead and hold serve. I think role reversal is too dire. If it was an even money game, I probably would lean Charlotte. But you're giving me a whole 3.5 with Orlando. I'm gonna take that 3.5 on Orlando in a do or die one game to hold serve, at least to cover the spread, if not money line. Charlotte at home. And then the second game, we taking Phoenix at home -2.5 against Golden State. Golden State survived by the chin, the greatness of Curry, greatness of Draymond. I'm going to take Phoenix to go ahead and take advantage of the opportunity to have one more day to play a series to obviously get smacked by OKC. It is what it is. But we're going to take Phoenix -2.5 at home. So I want to thank you guys once again for tuning in. Total Payout Podcast, chilling with your host Trouble, April 17, 2026. Please give me a like, comment, and subscribe at the end of this video. I do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys giving me some time out your day. I appreciate it. Once again, like I always say, please stay out the way. Thank you. Have a good one.
Hey, Rick and Thad.